The final result is that we are immersed in a culture full of gender stereotypes and expectations that refer to preconceived and culturally internalized beliefs about the roles, behavior, and characteristics considered appropriate for individuals based on their gender. These stereotypes often contribute to the development of social expectation, influencing how people are perceived and how they should behave in various contexts. For instance, the essential role of the mother in a child's upbringing, while the father is important, but not to the same extent. And if the mother is so crucial for the family, it's evident that a career becomes an element that diverts time, resources, and attention from what is primarily important and falls on the shoulders of the women, the family. Thus, the family versus work conflict arises. Another example. Women are naturally inclined towards caregiving, and therefore caregiving professions are a natural environment for women. Nurses, social workers, teachers, and so on. It's interesting to note that when these caregiving professions ascend in status, they became more male dominated. There are more male doctors than female doctors. Kindergarten and elementary school teachers are women, but the same proportion is not observed among university professors. Another gender expectation is that women avoid conflict, refrain from being aggressive, and not assert themselves. A woman expressing her opinion forcefully is labeled as aggressive, while a man doing the same is considered confident and determined. The expectation is for women to remain, as mentioned earlier, modest. This means, in a professional context, it's not okay for a woman to request a raise by stating, I'm good at what I do, so I want to be paid more. Women are not expected to ask for raise at all, but if they do, it is accessible only for family reasons, community reasons, such as enrolling a child in a particular course, rather than for showcasing competencies. For the same reasons, there is an expectation for women to stay in the background, not to be visible, and therefore not to volunteer for promotion or to lead new projects, etc., etc. These are just few concrete examples of the gender stereotypes that surround us. Yes, of course, there are also stereotypes for men, such as when people say that a real man shouldn't cry. And as mentioned, they serve a dual purpose. On the one hand, they influence how others interpret and judge our words and behaviors, and at the same time, they impact each person's way of thinking, thus guiding our choices. Why have we discussed all of this? Certainly because it is important to raise awareness on the issues, but above all, because the decision you have made in your life have necessarily been influenced by cultural context we have described. Career is an external manifestation of personal and professional decision you have made throughout your life. If you want your career to be different from what it is today, it is necessary for you to make the next decisions based on criteria and awareness different from those you have used in the past. Otherwise, you will find yourself in exactly the same situation you are in today. Making a decision means choosing one option and discarding others based on the assessment you have made. Cultural messages, stereotypes, and gender expectation are elements that influence these evaluations, and often they are sneaky because they are so internalized and integrated within us that they are taken for granted, unquestioned, paradoxically so present as to be unseen because they represent the norm. Therefore, it is necessary to bring them in the forefront and understand how these messages have impacted your career. And you have the chance to do it with the next exercise. I want to conclude this module with the words of Michela Murgia, an Italian feminist writer and thinker who recently passed away. In one of her last public appearances, she said that she wanted to leave women the legacy of disobedience, to stop trying to please and please everyone at all cost, and to start doing what we like. If it is a problem for others, then it's their problem, not ours. Disobey.